Here at Huss Brewing Company, craft beer lovers like you and me come to enjoy fresh beer brewed right there. This beer draws its influence from the Southwest as well as around the world. Most of us will come here and enjoy a great time, but a few of us will wake up tomorrow morning wondering what hit us. Both experiences can be summed up with three little letters: A, B, and V. Alcohol by volume. I'm Jeremy Storton. I'm an advanced Cicerone and the host of the Good Beer Matters podcast. I've partnered with the Brewery DB to bring you Trusted BrewKnowledge. Trusted BrewKnowledge is a series of videos to help you better understand beer and what to make of it. Today, we're going to talk about ABV, what you really need to know about it, and how to use it for the right occasion so every time is a great time.
So I moved into brewing beer. I brewed beer for a little over 2 years. I'm Erin Dubois. I work for Huss Brewing Company in Tempe, Arizona. I am their off-premise market manager.
So now we're getting into the 6 to 8% range, the above average range. We're getting into substantial alcohol where, as you said earlier, that we really need to plan our day. What occasion would we enjoy a 6 to 8% alcohol beer?
Oh, wow. Again, a lot of occasions, and everybody's plan in their life are different, right? I particularly would, when I'm planning my day, I would see, going throughout my day, do I have time for just one beer? Mm-hmm. And if I only have that moment for that one beer, I want it to be hearty. I want it to have flavor. I want to have depth and a nice profile to it, because I'm probably drinking this beer with a meal. Right?
Yeah.
So that would be a great time. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
And if I'm not, maybe it's after a meal, and it's something that I can just sip on and enjoy while I sit back and relax, right? So so I'm planning my day, and it's going to be the 6 to 8 range of ABV. Pairing it with any type of meal is going to be great, because you can really sit back. You can kind of pick out the flavor profiles of your dish and try to play with it with your beer, for instance. So taking sips in between bites and really trying to sit on it and think about it. You don't have to finish this beer. You can finish your meal if you'd like, but you really don't have to finish this beer.
To not clean your plate, to not finish your beer, is that allowed?
It is allowed, yeah.
It is allowed,
Definitely allowed.
So you are in control of your consumption. You are in control of your experience. If you're done eating, if you're done drinking, then just stop.
Absolutely.
Right?
I think we like to set a boundary, not with just with people and with our lives, but you can set it with your alcohol consumpring too.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy that beer, and yes, it's unfortunate you might have spent money on it, it's okay to not finish it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't bring you pleasure, don't keep going back to it.
Because it's about the quality of the experience,
Absolutely.
not the quantity of the experience, right?
Yes.
And so you talked about earlier, like if we're going to be at a ball game for 4 hours, then maybe that's where we have, you know, a chain of lower ABV beers, because you know we're gonna be there for a while. If we've got an hour for dinner before we go hit the show, but we want to have a really good beer, then maybe this is it. And I loved how you talked about pairing with food, because now when we get into this alcohol range of 6 to 8%, the correlation along with that is we have bigger flavors, we have bigger malt, we have bigger hops, we have more intensity and impact to match what we're eating, and so we can be more mindful about what flavors we're putting together. And it gives us more options to do so.
Absolutely.
But again, if you're done, just stop. And if you're a little intimidated by a 6 to 8% beer, you don't have to get the 16-ounce pint. You can get the 10-ounce that they'll usually offer. Most places offer that 10-ounce, so you can have that quality beer and that quality experience,
yeah,
right?
Definitely.
Perfect.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.